All right. Hello, everyone. So, topic today is attack and defense. So, we're gonna start off with pretty simple example as people are coming in. It's black to move, and then as time uh, goes on, yeah, the examples will get harder. This is kind of a very simple warm up exercise, but then they will get difficult as time goes on. So, okay, very good, Alan. Black to move. Very good, Michael. Very good, Gordon. Yeah, very nice, Leo. Young you, yes, most of you. Etiquette, Zoe, Owen. Okay, yes, very good, everyone. Yeah. Um, yeah. So with this one, it's pretty simple, right? Like you if you go Queen E1 immediately, then I go Queen F1 and I defend. But yeah, Rook takes A3, simple decoy, right? Deflection, removal of the guard. And then next move, Queen E1, right? So black is winning pretty simply. However, okay, the next one will get, yeah, the next ones will get quite a bit more difficult. So yeah, this is a simple example, by the way, introduction of attack and defense, right? In order to play the best attack, you have to identify first the defense, right? Queen F1, and then based on that, you find like a better way to perform the attack. All right, so then let's take a look at the next one. This is black to play. Now, this one is quite a bit more difficult, and this is like a several move combination. Now, whoever gives me the best, most complete solution, I will call on you. So I'll give you guys, somewhere around 5 minutes and try to calculate all the way through. And whoever gives me the most complete solution, I will call on you to explain your answer. So once again, it's black to move, and we want to try to go as deeply as possible. We're trying to train our calculation here. This one, I would say, is quite difficult. Yeah, it's the first one was easy, but then the next few ones will be quite difficult. Yeah. So the first easy one was just a small warm up, just to kind of show you the theme, and then yeah, it's gonna be harder. And now I see more people are joining, um, so yeah, it's black to play. So again, to those of you who are joining, I give you guys 3 to 5 minutes and try to find the best way black should continue. Again, the best solution, I will call on you. So Owen, in your line, I can just take the queen. It will not work because then I can block it. So okay. No worries. You don't have to apologize. It's completely okay to miss something in chess, right? That's why we're here learning. Um, let's see. Queen a6, most likely king g1, right? Again, I in a station like this, don't just give one move solutions, right? You want to try to go deeper. Young you, let me see what you put. You're very close, but you started off correctly, but um, at some point, white does have a defense there in there. Um, yeah, exactly. Yes, yeah. Okay, so some of you are saying some Queen e3, of course, we cannot play because taken here, right? Now, it's pretty clear that we're going for back rank mate, right? So we have to consider several possibilities. Now, Queen b4 is tempting, but then how does white defend in case of queen b4? Yes, of course, rook takes e5, and the easiest, and that sort of ends the line. Queen a6 we can try, but then I can go king g1. And okay, we can of course make a draw, but we are winning here. We want to try to win, so black has something better. So yeah, the correct first move is well, queen f2. I can even just trade queens and play king g1 and play rook endgame, and you're not going to be winning here. Queen f6 is a possible candidate move, but then I can play h4. So the right way to start is to play queen to b5. Queen to b5. So it's like almost 40 of you, so and solutions are coming to me left and right. So if I miss something, I apologize. It's okay to put it twice. Anyway, so queen b5, king g1, queen check, here, here, here. We do a little ladder, here, here. And now from here, we have to find the key idea. And let's see. So if we go queen d2, then we have rook e5. Rook e5 actually defends. So it's not quite queen d2. So let's see what you guys come up with. Well, queen e3, queen takes e3, right? Queen e3, queen takes e3. Queen d3, okay. Queen d3, king g1. I'm looking for a complete solution. Again, if you already found some complete solution, then put it again so I don't miss it. Some of you have the correct first move, but I'm looking for a little deeper than first move. Let's see. So queen f4 does not work because of h4. The answer is queen e4, but I think most of you haven't given so much follow-up. So the thing is, if queen g1, we go queen e2, we're threatening rook f1, and that's good. If we go queen c1, yeah, so the question is, yeah, if queen c1, we go queen d3, and then we go here. And now we can go queen d2 because now this is winning. And if queen d1, who wants to give the line after queen d1? Yeah, then we go queen f4. Yeah, so I would say queen c1 is the most testing line, but then we do this whole thing again, and then we come back here, and now the difference is they don't have rook takes c5 anymore, right? So that was the whole point. So once again, starting from the very beginning, first you do a ladder. We get all the way up to here. And now, again, you have a critical moment. Can't go queen e3, queen d2, rook e5, queen f4, h4. We have to anticipate all those defenses. And the only move which doesn't really have a good defense is queen e4. And now this is met with queen e2. And here we go queen d3. And yeah, basically, long story short, we are winning. And then after queen c1, best chance. Now we go all the way back here. And we've disturbed their harmony. We've forced the queen on a worse square. And now finally, we have this tactic in there. So it's a really nice, deep problem. So that's kind of the complete answer I was looking for. What happens after queen c1, queen e2? Oh, queen c1, queen e2. Good question. Maybe no, it can't go king g1. Wait. Rook f5. Rook f5. Yes, rook f5. Is the play this in a real game? I don't remember for sure. I don't remember for sure. Uh, um, but the next one though is a fairly famous one, also involving back rank combination. Once again, let's try to give as complete of an answer as possible. White to play and win. This is like a 6-move combination or so. So it's quite interesting problem. Roughly, yeah, 6, yeah. 6 moves meaning like a white move, black move, that's like 1 move, right? So quite deep. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I don't think anyone has gotten the solution completed. This one, I really don't remember, Austin. I don't think I showed this actually in US chess school, but to be honest, you might have seen it somewhere else before because it's a pretty famous game. So this game maybe you could have seen somewhere. But I definitely don't recall showing this lesson. And if it have, and maybe I don't know, 2 years ago I showed it. I mean, I don't even think so. Um, um, okay, so I see a lot of you kind of see the first move, and it's pretty difficult. Yeah, I don't think anyone has gotten the full answer yet. Most people found the first 3 moves, but then making a mistake on the fourth one. Oh, looks like Eric Liu found it. Okay, Eric, I won't call on you yet because I want to kind of piece it together, but I will call on you later. Okay, so I see where most of you are making mistakes. So most of you see this move, which is of course good, right? Like trying to distract the queen. Most of you are seeing this move to go queen c4, and most of you are seeing this move. So most of you are seeing this far. And from what I could see, a lot of you have made a mistake right here. Because I see a lot of people suggest that queen takes b7. But this move, unfortunately, is a blunder because of um, because of which move? Yeah, we could play queen takes e2. Very nasty surprise, right? Always attack and defense always have to consider opponent's resources, right? So queen takes b7 is a tempting move, but it does not quite work. Queen c6 also doesn't work for the same reason. Still, we can go queen e2. So the answer is okay. Now people are getting it. Eric Lu, do you want to explain your answer now?
Yeah, so a4,
Mm-hmm.
and he has to take on a4,
right?
and then rook e4
Yeah.
threatening c8. So
Mm-hmm.
he has to go back b5,
Mm-hmm.
queen b7,
Yeah,
and then it's lost.
exactly. Yeah, very good. Very, very good. Yeah. So the problem is that rook on e2 face, then we have to deal with our own back rank problems as well. So what it means is that we can't just play queen b7 blindly, right? We have to really be aware of all of our opponent's ideas as well as our own ideas. So once we anticipate our opponent's ideas, we realize, okay, we can start with a4, attacking our that queen, right? And then after queen takes, we can come in here. And now that our queen rook is in a better square, now this works, right? It's kind of similar to the last one, just the last one, we disturbed their harmony. We moved their queen to c1 by force from e1 to get rid of rook e5 idea. And in this case, we moved our rook on to e4 with a tempo, so that now queen takes b7 will work very nicely. Pretty famous example. All right, let's check the next example. All right, so this one is a game between Susan Polgar and Maja Bordanidze. And Polgar was playing with the white pieces. So how would you try to continue the attack? Again, try to anticipate opponent's defense. Full credit only if you see black's reply against your move. And gives you guys a couple of more minutes. Okay, so far I don't think anyone has found. Okay, Alan has found the opponent's counterplay. Yes, Sarthak, good, good. You also found it. Okay, good. Now this is good. Yes, some people are now finding it. Gordon found it. Okay, okay. I think I can start talking about the position now. So, the important thing is you have to anticipate that after knight takes e5, you have to see knight takes e2. It's a very important resource because actually after knight takes e2, there's only one way for white to be winning. Everything else, white is worse. So it's kind of actually very important. Yes, Santosh, very good. Um, the point is if you go here, it's pretty straightforward, right? Queen e5, f6, and big queen takes a4, and the attack is just huge. And if gf, you can play knight c6, right? And white is pretty easily winning. So yeah, black. I think there's also queen e7, by the way. I'm very happy. I think somebody mentioned queen e7, which, by the way, that would be a good bonus question. How does white win after queen e7? I think you actually spotted that defense. Yes, I think Ishan. Yeah, Ishan, do you want to explain your answer actually? Liam also found it. Good. Um, um,
Okay, so I would play bishop b4 here.
oh,
Because,
good. I see a lot of people got it. Okay, good. Yeah, keep going.
yeah, because if they capture the bishop, then now we can move our knight because
Yeah,
c2 is not there. Yeah.
yep, yeah. And then if this, take yeah, queen b7, queen e5. It's
Yeah.
so very important idea. Yeah, a lot of people found it, so very very nicely done, guys. Yeah, so queen e7 is bishop e4 is also quite important, but I would say the most challenging um um is knight takes e2. Um, knight takes e2. Okay, how should white continue? Um, yeah, Sasha, I saw you got it. Yeah, many people got it, so I didn't wanna. Uh, I think who got it? Liam got it. Santosh, Sasha, Austin. Uh, can't really see who else. Yeah, many people got it. So bit hard to keep track because I get non-stop chats. So forgive me if I miss somebody. Um, yeah, okay. So if you go knight g4, I think I can take on c3. I'm not so sure. So yeah, the important move is knight f7. And again, a lot of people have gotten knight takes f7. At this point, the hard part is to anticipate it from far away, right? Like if to see all of this from far away, I would say yeah, then it's like full credit, right? Otherwise, it's a little bit like could be a little bit of a guess. Yeah, and if here check here white is winning, that's what happened in the game. And king here, you're winning with this. Yeah, Alan probably got, yeah, a lot of you got it, and I apologize again if I miss your name. It's because there's 40 something students and I get chats all the time, so it's nothing personal, just hard to keep track of answers at some point, especially if many people get the correct answer. But yeah, want to make sure I acknowledge everyone um, the best I can. And yeah, eventually uh, white won a nice game. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, black to play. Black to play, and let's try to find the combination. Again, the first move probably easy to guess, but the question is how far can you see beyond that? How deeply could you see this? That's the question. Probably many people could guess what the first move will be. Did it come with a scotch? I'm pretty sure it did. Yeah, had to have come from a scotch for sure. Good recognition, Wesley. Um, yeah, probably the knight b3 line in the scotch also. So black to play. Again, first move, probably a lot of you could anticipate what it is, but how deeply could you calculate is the bigger question. So obviously, yeah, for a position like this, you don't want to just give one move, right? That's kind of the first move is kind of self-explanatory, but after that, it gets more interesting. Okay, so Vihan, your line is very tempting. We'll definitely take a look at it. The problem is there's bishop takes c7 in the end in your line, Vihan. All right, so let's see one by one. All right, so hold on. Ooh, getting so many answers now. All right, next one is Yang Yu. Knight e4, bishop d8 takes here, check. Hold on a second. Knight here, here, here. Need time to read it. Okay, so Yang Yu, you basically said the same thing as Vihan. Aiden, let's see what you put here, 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 here. Okay, you said the same thing. Okay. Let's see what you put, Sasha. Knight here, 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 here. But White can play King d5 there in that line. Sasha, and the same thing, Owen. You said the same thing. Okay, let's scroll down. Austin, let's see what you put. Yeah, your line I don't think works. Okay, here 12 new messages. Okay, yeah, it's gonna get tough to read all of them. So let me go over some of the most common solutions first. Okay, so knight takes e4 is correct. Yeah, now White pretty much is obligated to take, otherwise they're just gonna be down a pawn. By the way, if you notice, the computer doesn't think it's good at a low depth, but that's because yeah, the line is quite nice later on. Bishop takes d8, bishop takes f2 here, and pretty much everybody got to this point more or less. Okay, bishop takes d1 doesn't really do much because 94 and White will emerge up material here. So, and knight b4 does not work because king c4. And then the king can take on b4. So that means you must go 95. King takes d4. And now you have to play f5. And now king f4, knight g6 will be the easy part. But of course, White will continue going up. And this is where you sort of a lot of people made a mistake. Maybe somebody did get it right. I just didn't have a chance to read every single one yet. But let's see what you guys are saying. So first of all, let's review the ones that are wrong. King d7, very tempting. Try to go c6. But bishop takes c7. Really important defense, and White is winning. If you go c6, I can go king takes d6. And believe it or not, there is no mate. Yeah, because rook takes d8 if you play king takes c5. And please don't spam answers. You already, yeah. And then White should be winning here. So c6 doesn't work either. Oh, okay, I see. So, and bishop d1, just knight d1, and White's up a piece. But yes, rook takes d8. You capture back, and now you're threatening all these things, c6, f4, all those good stuff. Yeah, and if queen g4, no, it's okay, no worries. c6. If bishop e2, you can go king e7, and then c6 next move, and you're winning. And after this, c6, king here. Yeah, you can even play, I think, yeah, castles. Best move, yeah, castles. If here, now rook e8. White found the best defense, 95. Oh, okay, no worries, Michael, no worries. No worries. See, here, bishop e3, I understand. And here, black was winning in many ways. Eventually, he won like a couple of pieces, and like he could have given mate at some point, but okay, he chose to just be up a piece, and black ended up winning this one. All right, let's keep going. Let's see the next one. This is white to mate, white to move, white to move and win. White to move. White to move. What to do? So Santosh, yeah, in your line, black I think can go king e7 and that instead of king g8. That might be a problem actually. Queen b1. Okay, that one is interesting. I haven't analyzed that move, but I know it's not supposed to be the move, but don't know exactly why. We'll have to check that. Okay, it looks like Eric Liu got it. Yes, Eric Liu got it. Yeah, very nice. Let's give you guys a couple of more minutes. Yeah, so Santos, in your move order, there's still Queen G7 and so okay, let's look at several possibilities. Let's look at Queen B1. Okay, let's look at G3 first, since uh, that I have it's spammed. So G3, I think Queen F5 is kind of okay, and it's not so clear after that. I think Knight C7. I mean, possibly, but Queen C2 maybe. I mean, yeah, we could take go knight e6, but I think take and then king e7, de king e7. Um, yeah, knight e6. I could take d. Um, I doubt it works. Check it. I don't know. It's kind of close to working, but queen c6, and I don't think it works. Yeah, because queen h1 mate. Yeah. Anyway, we could check it quickly with engine. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, it doesn't really work, right? Okay, it's equal still, but not really better. So, oh, queen b1 actually second best move. Apparently, it's not too bad. Yeah, here, queen h7, knight e6 I could play. Okay, queen b1, interesting move. Yeah, I mean, the problem is they have knight e6, good defensive move. And then you then you must find knight takes g7, which is the only winning move. Well, not winning, but like +1 or something. Then you take here, and I don't. Yeah, rook d3. It's a bit complicated. It's not exactly winning though. It's like you could take here, check, here, king e7. Yeah, maybe it is winning. Yeah, you get some endgame like this. You go here, queen b6. Yeah, I guess maybe winning. Yeah, maybe winning in the long run. Yeah, so I guess queen b1 is also pretty good. But queen b1 is more complicated. First of all, you have to actually see a lot after that, and maybe even objectively not quite as much of a killer. Now, here the move order is important. Like, it's pretty clear it's something involving knight f6 somewhere, but the right move order is rook f3. If we start with knight f6 and then go rook f3, queen g5, then it doesn't work as well, because if we start with this, I go king e7, right? That's the problem. And if I start with h4, I can go queen g7 now, which is a move you would not have had with the right move order. And then if here, then once again, I can go king e... No, I got go king g8, of course. Yeah, king e7, queen e5. Yeah, and if rook g3, I can go queen e7. So the correct move order is rook f3. Rook f3 first. Queen g5, now h4. Because rook g3 does not work due to queen e5. So you go here, and finally now you take, because you got rid of the queen g7 idea, you got rid of the king e7 idea, and now this is winning for white. Because king e7 you have here, g you have here, and you have king. So the right move order is rook f3, then h4, then knight f6, right? And again, in order to spot the right move order for the attack, you have to really consider our opponent's defensive capabilities. Okay, let's check the next game. Anand against Caruana. White to play and win. White to move. Let's see how deeply we could calculate this. Okay, definitely I see a lot of people on the right track, but let's see how deeply we could see this. Yang Yu, could you please not write the same thing like so many times? I got your answer already. Okay, so most of you correctly started with this. And now, yeah, king f8, of course, easily loses. Yeah, the question is rook e5 or queen e5. And try to find the winning line in both. So let's start with queen e5. That was not played in the game. How would white win in that case? If queen e5. Yep, very good, Gordon. Yeah, so we go here, rook e8. And yeah, white is winning here, and it might have been a bit more resilient because you get a position like this, and white is okay. White is winning, but black still maybe has some slight chances. Right. So black played rook e5 instead. And now how should white play in this position? Let's see. Okay, most of you have it, yeah. Queen d4. Yeah, so some people wrote rook e1, but rook e1 can go rook d5, right? So I don't think that's winning. And if we play d4, I could play rook f5, and then I'm threatening to win your f7 pawn, right? And what else? Queen. Yeah, so the answer is queen d4. Yeah, rook e1 doesn't work, and what else doesn't work? d4 doesn't work. Rook f2, king f8, I think. Yeah, king f8. So yeah, queen d4 is actually quite important in this position. Oh, queen takes c6 was also suggested, but queen takes c6. Maybe rook e6 or something, yeah. So yeah, queen d4 is the move, yeah. And black resigned here after queen d4. If we play rook f2, I assume rook cf2, king f8, and rook f5. I can take it, I think, right? Because if I give check, then king takes f7. Yeah, and black should be winning, yeah. So yeah, queen d4 is important. I think h3 is also winning, but a bit more complicated. But yeah, queen d4 is by far the simplest. If you take, it's just 8 and a couple of moves. And yeah, if you go here, rook c5, right? So queen d4 is by far the most straightforward. I guess it's queen g5 maybe, but still can play rook c5. White is winning. All right, let's see what else we got. Okay, so let's do this pretty interesting study. So it's white to move. Oh, this one we did before. Okay. Okay, so let's do this one. Now this one is quite a difficult study. But oh, some people might know this, but hopefully some people don't. I feel like this study fits in nicely with the lesson though. You'll see why later. So white to play and win. Now this one is really, really challenging, so I don't mind spending pretty much the rest of the lesson time on this one, breaking it down. Let's see. Again, obviously you have to go deeper than just one move, right? You have to try to at least see your opponent's defense against your first move, right? Like that's the goal. Try to get as deep as you can go. There's only one winning variation, so so okay, I won't say anything yet. I will give you guys a couple of minutes to have preliminary thoughts on this. All right, so far I got queen a8, queen e8, and queen f4. Those are the answers I have gotten so far. I got queen e8, I got queen a8, and I got queen f4. You know, I don't want to make a move with the piece because then it'll show like the green or whatever. So I prefer not to take that chance. Okay, after one more minute, I'll start going over the incorrect ones. I also see queen a6 suggested. Okay. Oh, 8. Okay, 8. Okay, never mind. Okay, most of you have the first move correct. But of course, it goes way deeper beyond that because you have to be able to anticipate opponent's defense, which is like a kind of a difficult part. So let's start with the wrong moves first. Queen e8. Queen e8. Why queen e8 doesn't work? Who can say why queen e8 doesn't work? Rook b7. I suspect rook e1 maybe also, but yeah, I think it's rook e1 actually. I think it's rook e1. Because the idea, of course, is to get the king out, right? But rook e1, pretty sure it's a draw, right? Rook e1, yeah. Rook b7 might be also, by the way. Yeah, rook b7 also. Yeah, they both work, right? So queen e8 is tempting, but after rook b7 or rook e1, we cannot get out, right? So that will be a draw. So again, you see how if you miss opponent's defensive resource, it's already a wrong track. What else? Queen f4. Queen f4, rook takes f3, queen f3, rook f1, queen f7 is a tempting line. And this will, I'll give you a hint, this kind of thing is like the final position in the end, right? But the way you get there is much different. But the problem is I can start with rook takes f1, I'm pretty sure. And here, I just don't think you can win. I'm gonna rook f8, and I'm pretty sure you can't win here. King e7 was also suggested, but then rook b7 check. I don't know where the king goes. Wait, let's just check because I don't know for sure actually. Oh, actually, wait, hold on. Okay, so let's say check, king d6, rook b8. Yeah, so actually it looks like it might be a draw, but looks like it might be winning, but actually it's a draw because the problem is you're not going to be able to get rid of the stalemate that easily. For example, if you go here, I can like perpetual you with that rook. Like it's going to get crazy rook and you can't really do much. So yeah, it's, at first the engine says it's winning, but then it starts to realize that maybe not winning. Knight e3, rook takes f3. Yeah, and eventually, yeah, it starts to realize actually a draw because of like all these stalemate ideas. So king e7 is a better try, but it doesn't quite win. So you must go queen a8. Now, after queen a8, let's try to find the best defense for black. Because again, the key to solving a study is not just to find your own ideas, but to find opponent's best defense, which is extremely important. So if you go rook takes f3, king e7 is made, right? So we must prevent that king e7 somehow. So there's only two moves. There's only two moves. Yeah, you could play rook a1. Yeah, if you go rook b7, rook b7 is a little bit easier to refute. How do you refute rook b7? Yeah, rook b7 is easier to refute because you can go queen here, here, and queen f7. Right, and then that's pretty straightforward. Now you could still go rook f1. The line continues. But eventually, the plan is simple, right? h4, h5, h6. And eventually you're unstalemating him, and white is winning. So rook b7 is tempting. However, it does not. It's not enough. But there is rook a1. Okay, so let's try to make this a separate exercise. Let's try to find a win from here. This is where it gets quite challenging. You have to really be quite creative here. So let's see whether we could solve it from here. Or how does white win from here? Queen d5, I'm pretty sure rook takes f3. Oh, sorry. Queen d5, I'm pretty sure queen d5, I think rook f3, queen f3, and rook a8. So let's see, queen d5. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can go rook a8. That's the problem. And then I'm just gonna have a non-stop checks. So good try, but I don't have to take the knight. Doesn't work. Queen b7, queen b7, rook f3, I think is a draw immediately. Because again, same thing, queen f3, rook a8. Queen d5 already suggests it was already. Oh yeah. Let's see. Yeah, it definitely is a difficult study. But I think the themes are quite similar to the ones we've seen before with some combinations earlier, especially when it comes to mating stuff. So queen e8 looks like the move, but queen e8 unfortunately does not work, right? Because that's going to be once again met with either we can play rook e1 or even rook a7. So we need to do some, we kind of need to do it in a little bit more of a subtle ladder way. Aha, looks like Vihan, yeah, you're getting onto something. You didn't quite get the right execution yet, but you're onto something there. You're onto something. You caught the right idea. So, but in your line of 92, there rook takes f3, I think, is the problem in your line. Okay, looks like you Yangi, you also got it. Yes. So queen b8, we start. Now, why is so board go queen b8? Because if we start with this, rook a7 draw. Can't get the king out, and it's going to be stalemate ideas. So queen b8 we start. Now, again, if rook a7, this is winning. So we play rook b1. Queen comes here. We do it like a little ladder, right? Like we've seen already one example like that today, earlier. We do it like a little bit of a ladder. Rook c1, queen d8, rook d1. Now, in this position, how do we continue? Gets tricky. Queen f6, wow. Creative, but maybe rook d8 then check. So queen f6 is interesting, but then I think, oh yeah, then rook f3 and rook d8, yeah. Still rook f3, rook d8. Don't have to take the knight. So now 92 runs into rook. Wait, hold on a second. Oh, sorry. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, so oh yes, no, sorry. 92, no, sorry, 92 is correct. Sorry, Vihan. Yeah, 92 is correct. Yeah, wait, for some reason I thought it's queen e8, but no, queen e8, rook e1. For some reason I thought it's this, but actually this is the wrong. Yeah, this is the wrong execution. No, sorry, guys. 92 is correct. 92 is correct. 92 is correct. Yeah, so now rook d2 is forced. And now what? Sorry, guys. Sorry, Vihan. My bad. I threw you off. You're correct. Okay. How do you, Vihan? I forget you don't have the audio. Oh, what about rook takes f3? That's a good question. King e7. You have king e7. Yeah. So that means you must take on d2. Yeah, you must take on d2. And now let's finish this off. Who wants to finish this off from here? So we forced the rook from d1 to d2, giving up a knight for that, just to disturb their harmony. And now, how does white win? What's the difference? Why is such a big difference with the rook on d2 versus rook on d1? Yes. So now we go queen back. We do that same ladder. We go all the way here, and now we can take here. The difference is the queen is on 2 that I'm on a1, because we captured on the second ring. Also that we can go queen f7, right? Very beautiful, right? So we do the ladder, we anticipate pawn to then we do the ladder, we give up the knight to disturb their harmony, and then we go the ladder back, and then we come in here. Yeah, this is quite incredible. So I feel like with this puzzle, I wanted to end the lesson on attack and defense. Hope you guys enjoyed these examples. Position, yes, the original position. If somebody wants to take a copy, and yes. Okay, so once again, it starts with queen a8, and black His best defense is rook a1, right? Because rook b7, we can take and then go here. So rook a1, and now we do the ladder, because if you go here, rook a7, so we do it with the ladder, ladder, and now we chuck away the knight, and now we come back. Now the rook's in the second rank, and now once the rook's here, now we take so that we can block on f7 with the queen. We get rid of the stalemate, and then you can wait, but then we're gonna win with h4, h5, h3. So that is the winning idea. Gonna take a screenshot of the starting position. Yes, this is the starting position. You guys could take a screenshot, and I'll let you guys chat with each other before we go. So I'll give you guys 1 or 2 minutes. And yeah, hope you enjoyed today's class, and I'll see you all next month. All right, take care.